This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The third edition of the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl will take place on Friday at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. And just like the previous two games, there will be a team from the Great Lakes State as the Eastern Michigan Eagles play in their first bowl game since 1987.
You, of course, had Western Michigan winning the bowl here last year. Central Michigan was unable to get it done in the first year of the bowl. So we certainly want to represent well for our league, our state, and just make sure we continue to bring quality football here to the island.
Eastern Michigan will, of course, take on the Old Dominion Monarchs. This will be the third game between the two teams in as many years. Eastern Michigan has yet to score a win, but the Eagles feel they have the ingredients to get the job done this time around.
Offense has been great. Our offensive line has been able to really protect our quarterback. We're the second least sacked team in FBS football this year in the United States, and we've really been able to drive the offense well this year. Defense is much improved, and I think that will hopefully be what drives the team come Friday afternoon.
As for their fan base, Eastern Michigan expects to be well represented.
We've already outsold what Western Michigan did last year in ticket sales coming into the game, so we expect a really good contingent of green, white in the stands.
Buddy Hield and the New Orleans Pelicans picking up their 10th win of the season last night, 108-93 over the Philadelphia 76ers. Buddy finished with 10 points on 4 for 9 shooting from the field and a perfect 2 of 2 from behind the three-point arc. He played 25 minutes. Buddy and the Pelicans back in action again tonight at home against the OKC Thunder. Checking in now on some of our other pro bowlers abroad. First up from the Israeli National League, Keno Burrows had a game-high 30 points to go along with 8 rebounds and 2 steals in 25 minutes. He led Hapoel Haifa to a 77-73 win over Galil Elyon. Meantime, down in Uruguay, David Nesbitt had 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists in 30 minutes for Goes. They went down to Defensor 81-72. From the college hardwood last night, L.J. Rose finishing up with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals in 29 minutes. He helped BYU to an 84-58 win over Idaho State. LaShawn Higgs had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 steals in 17 minutes for the Texas Lady Longhorns. They won 80-48 over New Orleans. As for Travis Munnings, he had 3 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists in 50 minutes for Louisiana Monroe. They picked up a 65-53 win over Coppin State. The pools have been released for the Providence Basketball Club's Holiday Classic. In Pool 1, C.I. Gibson, Westminster, Pine Forest, and St. John's. Pool 2, St. Anne's, Anatole Rogers, Prince Will, and R.M. Bailey. Pool 3 has SAC, C.R. Walker, Temple Christian, and Mount Carmel. As for Pool 4, Queens College, C.C. Sweeting, Telios, and GHS. Action gets started on Tuesday, December 27th, and runs through Friday, December 30th at the D.W. Davis Gym. The Luther Basketball Association underway its 2016-2017 season, and League President Andrew Tiny Johnson tells us how it's been going so far.
From Deep Creek straight down to Atchit Bay, and you know, I'm really impressed to see all the South teams come out this year. You know, right now we got like 7 teams just from the South alone. We have 2 teams from the North. The North is dropping off, but the South is pick up the slack.
Earlier this year, the Ministry of Education Sports Unit put on its inaugural National High School Basketball Tournament, and should Cabinet approve, the event is back on in 2017.
We have persons like Reggie Forbes, we have persons from the Bahamas Basketball Federation that is actually running the tournament that go out there and scout. We have a general selection process where we look at the best teams from the different leagues, and then we make a decision on those teams. We have to also be balanced in that it is a national championship. National in the sense that that those teams that would have won their championships in their various constituencies in their islands, they also have to play a role. And the reason that they have to play a role is that is how we feel that basketball and all sports in the country will develop if the regional winners are allowed to play, just like the NCAA. You have some teams who we know in the regional NCAAs that are not as good as major teams in some of those divisions, but even though they're small schools and what have you, they would have won their divisions. They are allowed to play.
The 2017 sloop sailing calendar will get underway on New Year's Day in Exuma with the annual Bull Reg Regatta. And once again, Buzzy Roll and Bull Reg will be the favorite heading in.
This has been her regatta that she's been dominating for years. I'm hoping that that domination cease in 2017, but she is truly a difficult boat to beat, especially if Buzzy's at the tiller with his fine crew. It's always difficult to beat her. She's an extremely fast boat and well handled, well prepared, and well sailed at every regatta. So she is the top boat right now in the Bull Reg to beat once again, and the defending champion. So we're going after her to see if we could dethrone her. I believe we will, because they're Bailey Legal and a couple of the other boats, Lady Eunice, all of those boats, Golden Girl, certainly will be gunning for her. And you can't leave out the alive WG Thunderbird, who's certainly been sailing very good. She came second in the Bull Reg this year, and certainly we look forward now to take the top spot.
A couple of sloops out of Long Island are expected to be in the field at the 2017 Bull Reg Regatta, but Whitty K isn't expected to be one of them.
Whitty K thinks they are a distinctive boat among distinguished people, and I believe Whitty K can get her things this year. It's been promising to her for a long time, but as you know, Whitty K is a very unique boat, very special boat, sailed by an outstanding skipper and a great crew, and a very outstanding boat owner, and Jason, who invests a whole lot of money into the Whitty K.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned and check on weather still to come.